Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. I'm Elizabeth, and tonight I do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I just want to do a vibe check. There is a lot going on in the energy with the Mercury retrograde, and then we have the new moon in Leo as well. So I just wanted to take a look at the energy for my beautiful Aquas. Let's get started. Again, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. All right, Aqua, let's get started. And bear with me as I try to go through the comments as I read. It's very hard to stop in the midst of tuning into your intuition. It's very hard. Spirit, what is the current energy for my beautiful Aquas? What's the current energy for my beautiful Aquas? What's the current energy? Thank you so much, Spirit. Pluto energy. We got that Scorpio energy. You're going through major transformation and change. And then we had assistance, your spirit guides. You are being assisted in this transformation. There is something you're closing out. I feel it in the energy, closing out karmic chapters, cycles, patterns, behaviors. It's almost like Aqua is so tired of repeating the past. And at this point, I really feel you've cried out for change. And that's why your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors are giving you assistance and strength to move past certain things that might have a really strong hold on you. It's really hard to change and transform when there could be areas of guilt and shame. Like if you're not used to making choices for yourself and you're always thinking about how it's going to affect someone else, this could be that change. Like, I'm not going to people please anymore. Like, I actually need to look at a situation and say, you know what? It might hurt others, but in the long run, it's going to assist you. I'm feeling this heavy energy. Are you going to live for others and die for yourself? How much can you give of yourself to others? And then at the same point, be like, I don't even want to live for myself, is the energy, heavy energy that I'm feeling. Spirit, what is the internal energy? Hello. What is the internal energy for my beautiful Aqua? What's the internal energy? What's going on inside? Yeah, you have that epiphany. You have that breakthrough. You have that aha moment. You've seen the truth. You know the truth. And again, on that energy of sometimes the truth is really painful because we have to look at our roles. So it's like the breakthrough and the epiphany is like, oh shit, I was holding myself back in some way and I allowed people to aid me in holding myself back. But internally, you're like, you know what? I know what I need to do because you're following your North Node. You're not playing around. You know your purpose. You know why you're here. Spending that time with Divine Source has really lit the way for you, I'm feeling. I really feel, Aqua, you're standing in your strength right now. Spirit, what is the external energy? What's going on externally for my beautiful Aqua? Hello. And bear with me, guys. I don't do the lives as much because it's hard to channel and read at the same time. Come on. External energy, fulfillment. Your wishes are coming true. Like, come on, Aqua. You've done that inner work. It's time. Unfortunately, the world looks at material stuff. Let's just be honest. That even though you're doing the shadow work and you're doing the inner work and people don't see change and growth, it could be like, well, you're not doing anything. You know what? Divine Source is like, you know what? People are going to see. they're going to see in the material world. They're going to see your fulfillment. They're going to see your wishes come true. They're going to see the transformation. They can see it with their eyes. Spirit, what is the current obstacle for my beautiful Aqua? What's the obstacle? Yeah. Empowerment, strength, the sun. This is you holding yourself back and not really shining bright, not stepping into your strength. This is the empowered empath. Being an empath your whole life, if you were not empowered, all you were was a really good caregiver and you were a really good people pleaser. I mean, you worked hard for others, but the obstacle is like, you know what? I'm not going to work so hard for others. I'm going to still love and nurture and give, but this is about my journey of self, because the more I'm at like equilibrium with self, the more I can really give and love others without expectation. Sometimes an empath feels like I'm loving and compassionate, and the expectation, I expect it back. But that's not necessarily what happens with an empath. If anything, people suck an empath dry and never fill the empath's cup. It's that empath narcissist. There's people who give and there's people who take. This is now time for you to give to yourself. Step into your strength. Step into this Leo energy, that confidence is really what I'm feeling. Step into your confidence. Shine really freaking bright. Spirit, what is the current challenge for my beautiful Aqua? What's the current challenge? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, we got twin flame. Okay. We see this all the time with you, Aqua. Unfortunately, you have someone who has a really strong hold on your heart and soul. Let's say you might not even want to be with this person, but this energetic exchange between this person, it's almost like you believed in this falseness, this false twin flame. You're so drawn to this person, and out of nowhere, I just felt this energy. The reason you're drawn to this person is because you were hoping to heal them in places when you should have learned that you need to heal yourself in those places. A lot of times the healer wants to heal others thinking it's going to heal themselves, but it's the furthest thing from the truth. If anything, you end up on that cycle of pain over and over. You need to release, you need to release the twin flame. Maybe it is not the time for you guys to come into union, or maybe this is a false twin flame. And I'm going to clarify. I'll get more information, but my heart is really pushing me to, you really wanted to heal and nurture someone, and they couldn't do they couldn't do the same for you at all. Spirit, what is the action needed for my beautiful Aqua? What's the action needed? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Overcoming your fears and your limitations. Yeah. Don't be afraid of your shadow. Sometimes a lot of people are like, oh, the shadow, the dark. The darkness is really where I heal. That's why I love shadow work so much, because you are asking yourself some questions like, why am I jealous? Why am I angry? Why am I fearful? And the answers will come once you get past that surface. It's like you got to get past the ego to get into your soul. And the action needed right now is to freaking look at your fears and look at your imitations, like have a conversation. Like, it's okay to say you're afraid. It's okay to say, you know what? I am limited. I am bound. It's like allowing divine source to release that for you, because you're really asking for help. You're asking for assistance. You can't keep it like trapped in yourself, because in yourself, the only thing you're fueling is your ego. Now, your current energy is this Pluto, this transformation. You have assistance. Your spirit guides are aiding you in this death and rebirth. This is the Phoenix rising. You could be going through a really dark night of the soul, and understand if you're sad and you're like, I just feel like the world is against me. Understand you're going through a major purge right now. Spirit, please clarify this Pluto and transformation energy. Go through that purge. Release it all. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Aqua. Don't be afraid of your shadow. Don't be afraid to dive really deep. Like the moon energy is bringing that awareness to what's hidden. This is about which wolf are you going to feed? Are you going to feed the dark? Are you going to feed the light? If you're wondering why I'm always so sad and so depressed and full of anxiety, it's because where you place your attention is where the energy is. So if all I'm doing is sitting here, anxiety, worry, and fear, guess what? I manifest anxiety, worry, and fear. But how about doing something so transformative, so unlike you, and saying, you know what? The fucking world is falling apart around me, but I'm going to stay in the light. I'm going to look at the good. I'm going to be grateful for really small moments that you could be getting assistance from your guides in really tiny ways. And when I speak of these really tiny ways, it's when you step out in nature and all of a sudden you're just sitting there and chilling and a butterfly lands on your finger and and it's just chilling there. It just wants to hang out with you. And you're like, thank you. Thank you, Divine Source. I needed that. I needed that. This is about you learning how to stop looking at the dark part of life and looking at the light part of life. It's where that silly thing of like listing things, having a gratitude journal is transformative. Listing things that you are grateful for is very helpful because it gives you perspective. And then we have the hermit. This is about you doing that deep inner work, you searching yourself. This is about you lighting the way for yourself. I'm speaking to the aqua who's going through the journey of going within. If you've always looked outside of you, aqua, not anymore. You don't look outside of you anymore. You look within you. And that is some powerful energy. Not a lot of people can look at themselves. And this is what you're doing right now. And you should be like really proud of you looking at yourself instead of looking outside of yourself. Spirit, please clarify this hermit. And you could be in solitude right now. And the hardest thing is, I was feeling like you have the hermit and the moon. So you're in solitude. And maybe some of my aquas are choosing to look at the darkness more than the light. And that's why you're consumed with sadness instead of isolating. Every moment that you spend with yourself, heavy energy on this, every moment that you spend with yourself, is it fueling or draining you? Just like you have to be, as an empath, you got to be really careful about who is in your energy. So if there's people that are draining your energy, you put that boundary. Sometimes you need to put a boundary on yourself. Like, no, I'm not going to sit here sad. I'm not going to sit here non-productive. I'm not going to sit here flipping on my phone. I'm not going to sit here sad. This is about you finding what fuels your soul. Like for me, sometimes sitting with my tarot cards, reading a book, going outside, connecting with nature. It's about what fuels me. And sometimes I have to look at myself and be like, bro, you're not fueling me right now. If anything, you're hurting me. And it's where you step in. I think your guides are trying to freaking help you. Heavy energy of if you're doing something and you feel a very strong ringing of your ear, pay attention. Is it a good thing for you or is it a bad thing for you? Because they could be letting you know, like, hey, right now what you're doing is not aiding you. If anything, it's holding you back. Pay attention to that. Spirit, please clarify this hermit energy. Yeah, because in your hermit mode, this is what I love. You are going to get that passion, that fire, that creativity. You're igniting something. Doing the work on your own, on yourself, is going to ignite something. Now, if you are an empath, for me, time alone is essential. I know I've always been in relationships and they're always like, you're so detached and you're like, I need it. Even when I have my children, after a certain point, I'm like, guys, I just need a moment to myself just to breathe, prayer, whatever I need to do just to equalize the energy. Because the problem is with an empath, we suck in others' energy. And sometimes we don't know how to tell the difference between our energy and someone else's energy. So this is about you finding your strength and your power and your passion and your solitude, because in doing so, what do we have here? We have the death and rebirth. We have that scorpion energy. You're purging. This is beautiful energy that you are walking into, Aqua, right now. But this is about diving deep, and this is not easy work. A lot of people don't dive within because it is painful. I'm not going to lie to you. The dark night of the soul for me was a 3-year journey of pain and destruction. And I'm telling you, it was major destruction because I kept on looking at self and I kept on not liking self. So I was like, all right, let's self sabotage. It's about you allowing the purging to happen, you allowing burning something to the ground so you can step into your passion, your fire, and creativity. And keep on reminding yourself that you're not doing this journey of evolution, of understanding your divinity alone. Your angels, your ancestors, divine source, they're watching it all and they're aiding you. And the more you silence the ego, the more you're going to feel their energy. And I guarantee you, their energy is there. Your passed over loved ones are there. Like out of nowhere, you're going to smell your passed over loved ones like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I can smell you right now because you're doing that work. Now, in terms of your internal world, we have an epiphany, we have a breakthrough. You have your aha moment. The aha moment is here for you, my love. Understand sometimes that epiphany, that aha can be painful, and that is okay. The truth is really hard, but it's your path to freedom. Knowing the truth leads you towards freedom. Spirit, please clarify this epiphany and breakthrough. Yeah, because you're the hangman. You took that time into sacred pause. You tapped into that Piscean energy. You're going with the ebb and flow of life. You surrendered, you accepted, you flowed. And in your surrender and in your sacred pause, you got those intuitive downloads. Your psychic gifts right now could be quite scary, and that's okay. And that's okay. And I got to repeat, sometimes you hear conversations that hurt because you're like, oh, is that really how they feel? Is that really what's going on? You see some truth. You have that breakthrough, and that breakthrough is not always easy. Keep on surrendering and keep on going with the ebb and flow, because as you surrender and go with the ebb and flow, you're going to remove yourself from this self-imposed prison. You're going to remove the veil. You're going to remove anything that limits and binds you, and you are going to see the truth. But in order to see the truth, you got to seek self. Heavy energy of, in order to see the truth, you have to seek self. Don't look outside of you anymore. Stop looking outside of you. Look within you. Now, your external, which I'm really excited, is this fulfillment, is this wish. And we have like that genie in the bottle. And I feel like that genie in the bottle energy is that this didn't come, this came because of all your tears, of all your pain. Like you really reached out and dropped to your knees and went to divine source and was like, And then you were very clear and you were very concise on your intentions, your manifestations, like, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. And because of it, there is fulfillment and wishes coming true for you. Let's see what this fulfillment and wishes are. Spirit, overcoming conflict, struggle, and competition. You're overcoming the battle of your mind. You're overcoming the battle of others. And that's a big battle. This is almost like, and I love it. It's like the eye of the storm. This is where you're like, you know what? No one can affect me anymore. No one affects me anymore. Spirit, please clarify this 5 of swords in reverse. This is what you're overcoming. Conflict. Yeah. And you're overcoming this 4 of Pentacles. You're no longer going to have to hold back your energy and protect yourself and guard things and hold on to money so tightly. That money is going to flow to you. You're going to receive it. Yeah, because we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're no longer going to be in poverty and lack and loss. No more. I love your fulfillment and wishes. We have swords, we have pentacles. So this is overcoming the challenges of the mind and then overcoming the challenges of your financials. You're understanding that the more you work on self, the more you see your worth, all of a sudden your pentacles are going to start increasing because you know your worth. Spirit, please clarify this fulfillment and wish. What's coming in the material world for my Aqua? What's coming in the material world? Let's look at that. What's coming in the material world? And it keeps on coming. I got to take it. It's the Fool. You have a brand new beginning with infinite possibilities. You have a new beginning. You're starting fresh. You're starting over. You're packing everything up and you're leaving everything behind. And you are setting on a brand new journey. Spirit, please clarify this brand new journey. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is very early, very young, very premature, but this is you planting your seeds. This is you setting your intention. This is you building something from scratch. From scratch. Spirit, please clarify this Page of Pentacles for my beautiful Aqua. Please clarify this page. Oh, a moth landed on you? That's so freaking cool. What's this Page of Pentacles? You have Temperance. This is about you walking that middle path. That is balance. That is harmony. There is going to be balance and harmony in terms of your pentacles. You're getting divine assistance and guidance. You could be getting a gift from your angels. Yeah. And that gift is stability, security, safety, sanctuary, celebration. You're getting a beautiful gift. A beautiful gift. And it's a divine gift. It's very divine. Aqua, really be proud of yourself of how much you fought. Because all of a sudden I'm feeling this heavy energy. And I don't want to focus on that too much, but you felt at the bottom of the barrel. You felt like everybody was coming at you each and every freaking way possible. You held everything back because you didn't know who to fucking trust. You couldn't trust anybody. But now that you can trust yourself, you have a new beginning. You're building stability. You're going to have that sanctuary, and that sanctuary started with yourself. And your angels are with you, and they're here, and they're guiding you, and they're loving you, and they're nurturing you through this transition, because it's a major transition. Major. Now, the obstacle is this sun energy, this strength, this empowerment. The obstacle could be yourself. Overcoming challenges with such grace and such ease, being that, again, with that eye of the storm, the world could be falling apart around you. You stay really balanced. Trust and faith is a huge thing. If you knew you wouldn't fail and you knew that someone could catch you, why? I understand in the cards, a lot of people probably dropped you, dropped you, dropped you, dropped you. But the energy I'm feeling right here is you're not going to drop yourself. So it's about saying, you know what? I am going to be in that level of empowerment. I am going to build my confidence. I am going to build my strength. And this is not dependent on someone else. This is about you not requiring any outside validation. The only validation you need is from self and spirit. That's it. This is not about external validation anymore. That's your ego. Your ego wants to be validated every day in and day out. This is about you saying, you know what? If I have a bad day or I'm going through a hard time, I'm going to get myself out of it. I'm not going to require anyone to get me out of it. And that's hard. Not all of us want to go through that because it's painful. But it's almost, I'm feeling the obstacle is you stepping into your strength, saying, you know what? I got me. Spirit, please clarify this. I'm going to take it. All right. Not being in the attitude of gratitude. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. When your world is like a shit storm, it's very hard to be fucking grateful. It's so hard to be grateful because you're like, this is where you got to stop looking and stop comparing your journey to other people's journey. Like if you're developing your spiritual strength, the world compares material. Like if you have material stuff, that means you're doing good in this world. Who the fuck? Who the fuck came up with that? No, because if it's the end of the world and we're all in that line, let's say we have to stand in that line to get an inventory taken of us. It's going to be about how you healed yourself so you no longer harm others. It's how you've grown through pain and you had that faith and that belief that, you know what, no matter what, I know divine source got me. I know my angels, my ancestors got me. By you stepping into your strength and overcoming this levels of gratitude, we all get there. You're going to walk into the 9 of Pentacles. This is you being very independent, creating your wealth, your abundance, and your prosperity solo dolo. A very independent energy. Trust me, Aqua, I'm reading to an Aqua who has been on a journey by themselves solo. You could have not, you probably didn't receive much help in the outside world. And if they gave you help, they made you feel like a piece of shit. That's why it clouded your ability to be in gratitude, because if you ever received something from someone, there was always a catch. There was always a catch. Aqua, pay attention to that. There was always a catch to your giving. You just got to do it on your own. And you're not alone. Let me reiterate that. You are not alone. You have divine source, your angels, and your ancestors, and they don't play around. They really don't. Because when you dedicate yourself to your growth, your transformation, your divinity, your spirituality, shit starts taking place that will blow your mind away. Now, the biggest energy that I'm feeling right now is the challenge. This challenge is no joke. You are in a false twin flame, no doubt. You probably love someone so much with all your heart and all your soul. But they didn't know how to love you back. And I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. If someone is incapable of loving us, it's because they're incapable of loving themselves. And that's really painful. I was once that person. I've been on this single journey for a while because there were points that I was unable to love others. If anybody asked me, when did I learn how to love? It wasn't until I had my children. That's when I knew what love was. That's what I knew what true love was. It wasn't with any relationship. You could be feeling right now like you really wanted someone and you really believed in someone and let's look at the twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is for your own soul's evolution and growth. Now you're two of one, but you're meant to walk down your own healing paths. And once you get through that healing path of self, you come together. The challenge is your twin flame might not even be where you're at. They might not be in that spiritual transformation and evolution. They probably are blinded. They didn't have that breakthrough and epiphany. You guys might be in two different stages at this point. Stop. No, that's not nice. I wanted to say stop focusing on that, but I get it. You can't help but focus on that. A lot of this reading has to do with you focusing on self. That is your journey, the journey of self. And then you can find your divine. Now, I want to look at this obstacle, this twin flame, because this is your challenge. Spirit, please clarify this challenge for my beautiful Aqua. Please clarify. Please clarify this challenge, my love. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What's this? Judgment. Judgment. Awakening of the soul and spirit. You call truth on yourself, and unfortunately, this person didn't call truth on their self because they're the emperor in reverse. This is Aries energy. This is someone who, and I don't like this energy right now. You could be dealing with a really bad narcissist. You're an empath. Sorry to break it to you, empaths. You're going to attract narcissists all day, every day. It's going to be hard. But you have yourself a narcissist right here, someone who's very controlling, someone who lives with anger, jealousy, fear, shame, guilt, someone who does not know how to provide and take care and nurture and love. They don't. The only thing they know how to do is receive it, but they don't know how to give it. They don't know how to give it. And this person is not going to create a happy home and a happy life. If anything, they're going to wreck that happy home and happy life. And it's going to be, this is about, I'm really feeling this energy of you being in acceptance, accept that you can't collaborate with this person. This is not an equal exchange of energy. This person doesn't understand you mind, body, or spirit at all. And that is the challenge where you finally have to accept, like, I love you, but loving you destroys me. And that's so hard. But that is a truth. That's a truth. The trumpets are going to be blown. Divine source is going to check you and let you know, like, no, this is not it. You want this to be it, but it is far from it. You deserve far more better than this. Spirit, please clarify this challenge. There's got to be another message, because it's like there's got to be. Yeah, you could be dealing with, we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, man. This is someone who affected your stability, your security, and your safety. We have the Lovers in reverse. This is about you saying, you know what, I made the wrong choice. And that's A-O-fucking-K. You've made the wrong choice. And that choice left you with a lot of collateral damage. That's why I really feel your journey is so, it's so big. We have the Hermit, we have death, we have the Hangman. Man, you had to heal so much from this exchange of energy. But it's about you looking at it saying, you know what? I am grateful. I'm grateful. It was painful, but I'm in gratitude because by having this exchange of energy with someone, I stepped into my strength. I stepped into my empowerment. I had that epiphany, that breakthrough, and divine source saw it all. That all I was trying to do is love. That's it. That's why you're going to get your fulfillment and your wishes come true. That's why you're overcoming struggle and poverty. Aqua, this person has affected your stability, your security, your safety, your ability to earn. Um, just going to leave that there, right? Let's leave that there. We don't need to fuel this energy. We just need to acknowledge it. We're aware of it. So it's like, how do we move away from it? So I understand the action needed is this limitation and fears. Overcome your limitation, overcome your fears. The limitations could be monetary. This could be money. Spirit, please clarify this limitation and fears. Please clarify. Yeah, let's talk. Third party interference. I don't like to go big on negative, but I will go like if this person has moved on and is with a third party or with someone else, it's time to let them go. Let them go with love. Let them go with life. This person is false. They've never been real. They're false. So you're like holding on to something that's not real. And that's really hard. Heavy energy of why you need to go through this death and rebirth. You need to burn this to the ground. And I mean, light a flame. And I will help you light that flame if you need to. Because the only thing I feel, thank this person. Thank them, because without them and without the pain that they caused, you wouldn't have gone through such a beautiful, transformational, and spiritual journey. Like, because of you, I see all, I know all. But you have to let go of the pain. There is something here about you letting go of a person and letting go of that pain. And not to be negative and not to be like mean. You think that this other person is getting a better person than you got? No. Mm-mm. Understand that narcissists, they love bomb in the beginning and they're fantastic and they're a beautiful person and they give everything. This person is going to end up the same as you. If anything, pray for this person and wish this person all the best and hope that they never go through what you went through. Love and light. But this is about you saying, you know what? I'm ready to release you. Like some cord cutting might be necessary for you at this time. Spirit, please clarify this limitation and fears. I think that hurts you. I think knowing that they moved on hurts you. And that is a normal feeling. That's okay. Spirit, please clarify this Three of Cups. Too many. Please clarify this Three of Cups, this limitation and fears. It's okay. Please clarify. Yeah, because we have the World card. It's time. It's time to close out that chapter. And then we have the Five of Cups, that loss, that lack. I get it. You're sad. I could feel it in your energy. Letting go of someone who's bad for you is hard. It's just like addiction. If you've ever been addicted, letting go of that addiction is so hard. You know it's killing you. You know it's not good for you, but you hold on so fucking tight. That's a trauma response. That's codependency. Don't get mad at me, but it's hard. Trust me. Codependency, addiction. You're not alone there. I've walked that same path many times. Close out that chapter. Overcome that loss, that sadness, and step into your Queen of fucking Swords energy. That gift of discernment, cutting out what no longer serves you. Oh. I don't know why I felt that energy. You know the truth. Continue leading with integrity. You know the truth. It's time to shed the ego. There's something here about the ego. Shedding the ego so you could step into the heart, your Ace of Cups, where your intuition is heightened and you feel this love. If this person was unable to love you, you love yourself. That's how you get over this, by loving yourself. This is about your journey within, like, where did I go wrong to end up in a situation like that? And that's about that epiphany, that breakthrough, like, oh shit, I gave too much. This is about you saying, you know what? I'm not giving too much anymore. I'm going to see someone's cards. I want to see how you play things. This is about you taking that time and surrendering and accepting and saying, you know what, divine, if something is for me, then please send it. Please send it. Your angels, your ancestors, divine source will let you know when someone is for you and not for you, because this mistake, which was very pinnacle in your life, was also very transformative. So that's where you change the dynamic and say, I don't regret you anymore. If anything, I thank you at this point. It hurts. Like there's pain, but I'm not there anymore. I'm not. It's about you saying, you know what? I have no problem cutting people off right away. I could see a red flag a mile away. You've been through a lot. You can see it a mile away. Aqua, stop. Let me see if I can catch up. Hello, John. If I miss your name, don't get mad at me. Hello, Harris. Hello, Anark. Hello, John. Hello, Ali. Hello, Helen. Hello, Chris. I appreciate you guys so much. I am going to try to do more live readings. It's just about time and seeing how it works best. And I'm going to also try to do like live readings with read your cards. So I'm trying to get all the analytics of how I can do that. I'm not sure how I go about these live readings and how to do it, but I am learning and I'm figuring it out. So I wanted to start first with doing this live, opening up. You know, it's anything new could feel like a little scary. So just bear with me. I love you guys so much. And I'm going to try to do the lives more. I promise. It just give me some time. I'm an introverted person, but I really feel someone said the lives help us connect more. And I can also connect to your energy because by you commenting and sharing and liking, I'll feel that energy and then we can work off that. I want to do some advice from the heavenly bodies to close this out. You guys are awesome. Spirit, what advice do you have for my beautiful Aqua? What advice? Thank you so much, Spirit. What do we got? Oh, we got Aries energy. Like you're not playing around. This is about your independence, your bravery, and your passion. This is about that energy. Like you fuck around, you will find out. This is about standing in your strength, knowing yourself, knowing when people are coming. You're not going to give Aqua heavy energy of stop giving to people who just take. How about you learn how to be in receiving mode? You know, and it's a hard thing to do. And I'm going to read this from the book. Are you feeling stagnant in any areas of your life, or more boldly, a bit immobilized in general? Perhaps you're craving change, but don't know where to begin. or you've been daydreaming of something you want but haven't taken the first step toward it. Whether you've been frozen by a disempowering inner voice, love that, have felt overwhelmed by options, or quite simply being scared, it's time to make the move. Your guides ask you to listen to your gut instinct, make a decision, jump in wholeheartedly, and leave fear behind. Don't worry so much about making mistakes. Life is a creative force, and in some ways made in the mistakes. And I told you that. Sometimes our mistakes are a part of the journey. Work with this energy until you find your alignment. And even then, welcome movement. Love it. Let's get an affirmation to close this out. Let's get an affirmation. Spirit, what affirmation do we have for my beautiful Aqua? What affirmation? Oh, we have serenity. And this is like duality. It's time to step into this powerful energy, but also like just be chill and go with the vibe of life. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe or divine source do its work. Aqua, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm sending so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.